Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I know it's been quite a while since I made a video about football, but I've seen that a lot of people have been talking about this AFC Championship game between the Bengals and the Chiefs. The reason why I haven't really been talking about football much is mainly because I don't really watch it much anymore. Really, after learning about all these behind the scenes things going on and some of the stuff that's been going on in these manipulation of these games, I just kind of lost interest. I still watch it, but it's a thing that's like I can't really take it seriously. Like some people watch these games and take them so seriously, man, and it's like it's just the game. Firstly, secondly, these games are being manipulated. So, I can't really take these games seriously anymore. That much. I mean, I watch them for entertainment sometimes, but anyway, I did watch this game, and I did. I mean, it's funny because it's there's a lot of weird things that happened in this game, but yeah, this season I only started really watching during the playoffs. Regular season I didn't really watch at all. I don't think I even seen one game. But anyway, but I used to be a very big football fan. I used to watch it all the time. I used to play football in high school, and I used to watch the NFL a lot. But recently, I've just past few years, it's like even in terms of entertainment, it's just gotten worse. Okay, so this is the first thing I saw that was looked really weird to me. So let's take a look. Let's take a look what happens here. Mahomes drops back. And what happens? Oh, what is this? What is that? When I first saw this on my TV, I was like, I think I yelled something. I was like, wait, what the hell's going on? I was like, wait, whoa, what is happening? Like, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, wait, what the hell? What is this? So he throws the ball. Apparently he fumbled, okay? But let's take a closer look, okay? Let's take a closer look. Okay. Okay, so here we are. He drops back. And watch what happens. Look at his hand. It's like he just lets go of the ball. Look at his hand. Look at his right hand. What is this? Let me rewind it and show you again. Look at his hand. What is this? It's like his hand just stopped working. Like, what's going on? And the ball goes up in the air, and this is the funny part. Watch this. The ball goes up in the air, right? And then, okay, so he sees the ball. There it is. And look at this. He tries to get it, right? Or pretends to, or whatever. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, I tripped. Oh, look at him trip. Oh, look. Oh, I tripped. Oh, I tripped. Oh. And look, he tries to catch it here. Look at this. Well, oh, I missed it. Let me do it slower for you. I missed it. Oh, no. Oh, no. And look at this. The ball's on the ground, right? He tries to get it. Or pretends to, or whatever. So, here's the ball. He tries to catch it. Oh, I missed it. Oh, look at him fall down. Look at him fobble around. Look at this. Oh, look at him fobble around. And then, look, he lands on his knees, right? So he's on his knees, and he doesn't even try to get up to try to get the ball. He just stays on his knees. What is this? This reminded me. Oh, now he tries to reach out after the Bengals guy jumped on it. This reminds me of Super Bowl 50 when Cam Newton, fumbled and just ran away from the ball. Everyone remembers that, right? In Super Bowl 50 where Cam Newton the ball was on the ground and he just ran away from it. This looks like that a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to lie. And the reason why I'm not really sure. I think the only if Mahomes did this on purpose, then he did it because number one, he probably knows the Chiefs are gonna win because it's fixed from the start. Number two, for ratings, because people have to remember the NFL is a business, a multi-billion-dollar business, right? And their product are these games they put on every Sunday. So of course the games have to be exciting. And so maybe this was intentional. I don't want to believe that. I don't that they will NFL even Patrick Mahomes would do something like this, but you never know. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but anyway. Let me move on to my second example. Okay, this is my second example of something that I saw that was pretty interesting. So, check this out. This is the intentional grounding call, right? Okay, so let me stop right here. This is when it was late in the game. I think 1 minute and 22 seconds left in the game. The game is tied here, and Joe Burrow gets flagged for intentional grounding. But so he throws the ball. Let me put an arrow for you. The ball's going like this, and who's going in that? Who's in that direction? This guy. But they say this is grounding, even though he threw through a receiver. So this was interesting. And the reason why I brought this up is because I'm not going to show it to you, but if you, in one part of the game, this was earlier in the game, Patrick Mahomes did the exact same thing, right? He threw it forward to the ground because he was in trouble, and he didn't get flagged for intentional grounding. And I think that intentional grounding looked worse than this one, which I don't even think is an intentional grounding. So the question is, like, with all of these cameras filming the game, all this advanced technology, you have people upstairs in the booths, officials and staff, whatever, watching everything that's going on. If I could see it, okay, if I could see these things on my TV, how come these officials can't see it? I always wondered that, like, how come with all these cameras and advanced technology, I can see a call that was a miss, but for some reason they can't. I just, all you have to do is just look at the replay. Like, there's nobody, like, I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just, I just can't take the NFL seriously anymore. I just really can't. But anyway, I'm just ranting here. Now to my third example. Okay, so this is a third and final example. This one I've never seen in an NFL game ever in my life. If this happened before this exact scenario, please tell me, because I've never seen this. But anyway, so this one just bothers me. So it was 3rd and 9. The Chiefs failed to convert, and a referee comes out, this idiot here, the glasses, and says they needed to reset the game clock. Okay. So apparently they forgot to reset the clock or something. So I have to redo the play. But my question is, okay, a lot of things wrong here. Firstly, the play is already over. It's 4th down. You can't just redo a play over again. Okay. Secondly, the referee said he tried to stop the play. Okay, he tried to blow a whistle and stop the play. Well, my question is, it was too late. The plays already began. You can't stop a play after it starts. Like, you know how when like a receiver caught a ball, but it seems like he didn't catch it? Like, they will run to the line as fast as they can to snap the ball, because if they do, you can't challenge it because another play already began. So if that's the case, how is it that it's like the NFL just you know what's funny? The NFL is allowed to change the rules whenever they want, even in the middle of a game, and legally they can do that. I don't know if people watching here know that, but you know, the referees don't have to throw flags when they see fouls. They can throw nonsense fouls if they want to, and this is all legal. There's no law. Like I said, the NFL is show business. They make their own rules, okay? And people like to think that there's no funny business going on in the NFL. Everything is legit, but I mean, people need to wake up. Wake up and smell the money. I mean, come on, guys. Anyway, moving on. So, how could this even happen? They say that they didn't hear the whistle. What do you mean they didn't? So, at no other point in this game, there was a problem with the whistle. It seemed to me that any other time the referee blew the whistle, they could hear it. So, what's the deal now with this? I mean, either one thing, two possibilities. One, the referee did try to stop the play before it began, but they just didn't hear it, which is really unlikely. Two, they tried to stop it after the play began. And if you look at, I don't have it here, but the replay video of the referee running out on the field, you only see him on the field after the ball is snapped. So how do we know that the referee was running out and trying to stop the play before the snap? Okay, of course they have cameras filming everything on the field, so why can't they just show the footage? That's what the thing I complained about before. Okay, so, and I know people want to, and you know what else is funny? You see head coach of the Bengals just absolutely look at him here. He's just absolutely angry and upset, as he should be, because he's just angry and upset. I'll be too, because he's getting screwed over. His entire team's getting screwed over. But I understand his frustration, man. I really do. No matter what he does, he's not going to win this game. He's just mad. He's mad. Oh, man, I feel bad for him. He works hard, man. Creating all that fancy game plan he probably has and all this stuff just to be screwed over, man. I feel bad for you, buddy. You weren't going to win anyway. Oh, boy. Okay. All right, so that was my third and final example. I know people want me to talk about the last, when Patrick Mahomes was running to the sideline and number 58, I forgot his name, pushed him, causing the 15 yards. I mean, maybe that was intentional too. It's hard for me to believe that was not intentional. I don't know. Maybe not. But, that's for everyone else to decide. But anyway, I just showed you 3 really good examples. So that I don't think that push at the end is really needed here. But anyway, so moving on to the final segment, I want to talk about briefly about why this is happening. Okay. For a while now, the NFL and media, whatever, have been talking about, what if the Chiefs and the Eagles play? We're going to call it the Andy Reid Bowl and the Kelsey Bowl, right? It's like if, the 2 Kelsey brothers and Andy Reid playing against his former team. I don't know why they're calling it the Andy Reid Bowl. Well, there's only one Andy Reid and he coaches the Chiefs. He hasn't coached the Eagles in years, so I don't really get why they will call it the Andy Reid Bowl. I just that concept doesn't really faze me that much. The Andy Reid Bowl, it doesn't sound appealing to me. The Kelsey brother thing sounds a little bit appealing, but since the other Kelsey brother is like a center or something, or tackle, that doesn't really excite me either. But they will be playing against each other. But see, this is what I mean. It's like this. I think this is what happens as the NFL progresses and the playoffs start to happen. The NFL wants certain matchups because that'll be more exciting, and that'll increase the ratings. Like this Super Bowl, like once we knew that the championship games were going to have the Chiefs and the Eagles, the NFL told the referees, listen, we want these 2 teams in the Super Bowl because that's big entertainment. So help us out, I mean, and do what you can to try to help these two teams make it there. And that doesn't sound that unreasonable. Like I said before, this is totally legal for the NFL to do this. What makes you think these referees are all honest and have integrity? And you say, well, the NFL, are looking after the referees and make sure they're doing a good job. Well, yeah. So if so, why are there so many bad calls, especially in an AFC Championship game and Super Bowls? Why are there so many bad calls? Well, maybe because the NFL wants the referees to force the game to go a certain way in their favor. And just to mention something, the bribery law, I think, really comes down to players. The NFL telling the referees, if you see this on the field, don't call it, or call extra fouls for this team. Like I said, that's totally legal. Like I said, the NFL is a show business. They're allowed to do whatever they want. They could change the rules whenever they want. It's that they're not held to any standards by anybody but themselves. So so why wouldn't they try to manipulate their own games? They're a business, multi-billion-dollar business, and if it's legal for them to do these things, obviously you don't think they're gonna try to do them. I mean, come on, it's just wake up and smell the money. Come on. Anyway, I mean, that's gonna do it. If you do want me to make a video on Super Bowl 50 with Peyton Manning and Cam Newton, I can do that as well. I mean, I think that one's pretty obvious, but for several reasons. But like I said, man, that's it for right now. Please put your comments, and until next time.